Ah, good morning, good morning, good morning, beautiful people. Good morning. Get your coffee, your tea, your water, your orange juice, whatever you drinking. Guess what? And a little bit of me this morning. Because if you open up these two wonderful things on your face this morning, you've already started out with the blessing for today. And my prayer for you is that you continue on to receive blessings throughout the day, no matter how big or how small. But not only that you're able to recognize some of those blessings so that you can be humble and grateful so the universe will open up and pour out more blessings than you have room enough to receive. Good morning. Hey, you guys, you know it's 3 card reads today. Okay. And look, I got one of them crazy, sexy songs for y'all this morning. So y'all get ready. Here we go. Goddess today, and I'll be damned if I let anybody get in my way. Hey, thoughts, you really think you're slick? You really think you're slick? Thinking I'm not shit. I'm a mess. I'm a wreck. But my goddess looks could kill you be dead. I'm a queen, fresh and clean. If you see me, then you know what I mean. Today I'm shining, baby. You might have noticed I've been confident like crazy, 'cause I cracked the code. Just in case somebody asks. I promise you can't, 'cause I finally found me. I know who I am, I can never doubt me. Somewhere I stand, I'm a mess, I'm a wreck. But my body looks good till you'll be dead. I'm a queen, fresh and clean. If you see me, I know. Today I'm shining, baby. You might have noticed I've been confident like crazy, 'cause I cracked the code. Knowing I'm a goddess today. Knowing I'm a goddess today. Hey. So I don't know if y'all caught the first part of the song. She said, "Hey, thoughts. You really think you slick? You really think that you gonna make me think that I ain't shit? Y'all gotta catch it." That's the first thing she say. Your own thoughts. So I want us to today be cognizant of our own thoughts. And good morning, beautiful ladies. Good morning, Miss Wanda. Good morning, gorgeous. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, Nikki. Good morning, cousin Nikki. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, Cookie, my beautiful niece. Good morning. Good morning, Alex. Good morning, gorgeous. How are you? And I hope I got everybody. So, I wrote everybody's name down, but because it was going so fast and I was playing the song. So, Wanda, do you want a card? The 3 card readings today: Michelle, Nikki, Cookie, Alex. I see Alex. I wrote you guys down in order in the way y'all came, so y'all won't be out of order. I just want, okay, I see Nikki. I see Alex. Okay, Wanda, Cookie, gotcha. All right. Got you guys. I just wanted to make sure because I was on my stuff this morning. I'm functioning literally probably off of 4 hours of sleep. For real. Mom said good morning, you guys. But so Razia flew in last night. So yeah. Yep. And I got some water this morning. I'm on it. But Razia came in and they got here about 1 o'clock in the morning. And so, geez. And so, yeah, it's something. Everybody said good morning.
Good morning. I'm getting boo-boo stank ready.
She said she up getting boo-boo stank ready. And Nikki, I'm about to take a picture because she got on a Minnie Mouse shirt this morning, girl. She just thinks she's too fly. So I'm gonna take a picture of her. Our affirmation for this morning says, I have a great relationship with money. It loves me and it fills my pockets. I'm feeling that today. Just the way it says it. I'm feeling that. I have a great relationship with money. It loves me and it fills my pocket. You see what I'm saying? So when you stop worrying about money, and I don't even know how to tell you to stop doing that because I'm still trying my damn self. But when you stop worrying so hard about it, I promise you they come and show up and show out when you least expect it. No matter what go on, no matter what's happening. And I know we all need money to live. We do. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we in a bind because we don't have or whatever the case may be. But guess what? They will make it suffice. You will get what you need. And you always do. That's the funny thing. We doubt them. And then we still get what we need. So they say, hey, today just don't put no doubt in us today. Because we're gonna give you everything that you asked for. You're gonna have a wonderful day. You're gonna be completely blessed. You woke up this morning. Guess what? So many other people didn't. So be blessed with that. And go out like you $1 million, like you got $1 million, because you are worth more than $1 million. So, absolutely. I love it, Alex. I love it. And people don't understand that. They don't understand that. This is the moment for us type of people, because they use all kind of, but for us type of people, we from Missouri, like you gotta show us or something. So, they put us in positions, Alex, where we end up not knowing exactly where the money coming from. But baby. but baby, it's saying to show up before the deadline, before the due date, before you need it, and you worry. Because guess what? On the first of the month, or right now, the end of the month, you start worrying. Damn, my rent due, my lights, my gas, and even if it ain't the rent, you probably already got that covered, but you like, shit, I got other shit going on, and I probably ain't got enough money. But guess what? You do. You'll be fine. And they come and show out. It could be somebody call and say, hey, girl, I need some help. Can you do X, Y, and Z? I got a couple dollars for you, whatever the case may be. Let me tell you something. They come right on time. And guess what? When you be sitting there thinking that, no, I ain't doing, you be like, shit, I need that money. Let me get up and go make that money. So they take away the thoughts from you, the thoughts of the shit that you don't want to do. Because when you're in a position where you need the money, you go ahead and you get up and you move a little different so you can get what you need. Every now and then we got to get that lazy ass spark kicked out our ass. It's okay. But they have, y'all watch me. They've had me living unconventional for the last couple of years. And I swear, I want a job. Shut up, Teresa. They said shut up right now, because no, I don't want a job. No, I don't want a conventional job working 9 to 5 for somebody taking up all my goddamn time all day. No, I don't. But what I do want is to be able to make enough money to sustain the life in which I want to live without having to work somebody's 9 to 5. Hey, you see that? You see how I just put that in the atmosphere? Bingo. Let's do it. I don't want to have to work for people. I'm a great boss to myself. I give myself many breaks. I'm a great boss to myself, but I still get stuff done. So I'm a great boss to myself, and that's what I want. I just want to be a boss to myself, and I'm going to be a boss to myself. That's it. And I'm going to just keep working it out, however that is. However that is. So. Let's get a self-care card because I'm trying to. Oh, what we get today? So I started y'all off. Come give me a hug, Fats. Please come and give me a hug this morning. You look crazy. You want to say hi to the peoples? Yeah, come on, say hi to the peoples before you go. So, Manatee, come on, Fats. Tell my Tinky butt. Tell Mo. Say hello. See that? Girl, you see her shirt? Wow.
You can't take that to school, Mama.
We got love this morning.
We'll play with
So I get up this morning and the song I think about playing for you guys.
Come on.
Have a great day, Mama.
Love you, booby. Get your lunch back.
Everybody say have a good day, Maddie. I get up and I decide to play the song Self-Love, and this is the card you guys get today. And on the back of it says, love people. Love them with all your heart. Just be sure to love yourself first. Everything that I told you this week, love people. Love them with all your heart. But just be sure to love yourself first, because you are amazing. So where's all that love gonna come from if you don't love yourself? You know what I'm saying? So I want you to love yourself just a little bit extra. That's why it's Self-Care Friday. That's why we talk about self-care, because you need to love yourself a little bit harder. And when you think that you done loved yourself enough, just love yourself a little bit more. For real. Because we don't love ourselves enough. I know, Alex, and it's getting there. We said it's a slow road progress, but baby, let me tell you something, Alex. One day it's gonna go kabam, and we're gonna be like, shit, ha! The bank account gonna be fat. You ain't gonna worry about what bills rolling around on the first, second, third, the end of the month, whatever the case may be. Because guess what? It's gonna be right there. You're gonna already have it, so you ain't gonna even worry about those no more. It's happening. You know what? We don't see it. And it's okay. Because guess what? People get rich in one day. So don't doubt that you can be and have everything that you asked them for, because you can. You can. It just takes time. And we're working on it. Alex and Michelle and Nikki and Wanda, we're working on it. And Cookie, for real. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. If this is how y'all feeling this morning, we're going to do that too then. So, every time, look at there. She said all the bills be paid before time, every time. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all see her? She said, speak your truth. Archangel Gabrielle. It says, thank you, Gabrielle, for helping me to speak with integrity. So what I've learned over the last week is how people can communicate, and it's sad for us to be in the spot that we're in, but people really don't know how to communicate. And I had an episode. Listen, I always got something to tell y'all. I had an episode yesterday with them tainted ass family members, them toxic Thomases, whatever the hell you want to call it. But yeah. So here we go again. They want to try to fight my son at the gas station, all kind of stuff, all over again. Here we go again. I'm all the way down here. And then you try to get the adults or the older adults on the phone to talk to them and say, hey, this is really retarded. The stuff that y'all doing and blah, 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 this and this. And they get the hooping and hollering and screaming at you and on the phone. Let me tell you what happened, you guys. I told you my body don't like toxic shit. I don't know. It reject that shit. My cousin went to hollering on the phone. I said, oh, y'all got the wrong damn phone, y'all on. Y'all need to call my mama. Boop. And hung up. If you can't talk to me like you got no sense, you ain't talking to me at all. I'm over that. I'm not disrespectful and I won't be disrespected, especially by some teeny bopper ass kids. But it's sad that we have parents out here that don't realize that if they don't do something, hey, this losing your child club over here, that shit ain't for the weak. But if you don't do something, you're going to lose your kid. Because they can't be out here putting their hands on folks. And then you don't want to say nothing. You want to condone the shit they doing. Well, back a month or two and 3 or 4 ago, y'all, we still on. So we tic-tacking, huh? Okay. But y'all tic-tacking with grown folks. Grown folks get tired of playing quicker than kids do. Kids will fight for years. I used to fight a girl down the street all the time. And we'd be friends. We fight over dolls and everything else. But when grown people fight, they hurt people. And they try to hurt people because they don't want you coming back. They don't want you in their face. They don't want to watch their back. And people don't understand that. And so I tried so hard yesterday. But guess what? I didn't get out of character. That's a new one for me. I ain't get mad. I wasn't yelling. I wasn't tripping. I wasn't doing nothing because I don't care nothing about none of that. Keep your hands off my kid. That's all. If she leave you outside, come on. I'm not gonna fight with you. And Nikki, before you say anything, yes, that is Max. Me letting him in because Mama left my side. And now he's standing there looking really stupid because she not here. So, speak your truth, you guys. It says, the angels around you at this time are encouraging you to speak your truth. It has reached a point in your life where you must be honest with yourself and all those around you. If you're holding anything in and feeling the need to share something with those who matter to you the most, then do so. As you share your truth, you will create an openness in your heart that will enable you to receive extra support and guidance from the angels in heaven. Now, when they say share your truth, they say share your truth. That didn't mean gossip. That didn't mean share somebody else's shit, something that they didn't sat down and share with you. They said share your truth. And so a lot of times, yeah, it's cool. We talk about everybody else's shit, but we don't talk about our shit. We don't tell people about our dark closet or the stuff that then jumped out of our ass or whatever the case may be. They said, but when you open up your mouth and you get to talking, make sure you're talking about you, though. Speak your truth. It don't matter what people think. Because guess what? They going to think it anyways. Whether they say it, whether they look at it, you see it on their face, it don't matter what people think. This is your life. And even if you don't say anything to them, it's fine. But most of the time when you speaking your truth to somebody, you helping somebody out because they need it. You don't know it at the time, but your story going to stick in somebody's head. And somewhere down the line, they're going to need that information that you bestowed upon them. So a lot of times we opt out to be quiet and don't say a damn word. But when you do speak, make sure you speaking the truth. That's all. And your truth, not somebody else's. so that you can make sure that, hey, I don't want no backlash because I done been over here telling all Miss Wanda business, all Bird business, all Nikki business, all Miss K business. I don't want that backlash. Because guess what happens? It creates a vicious circle of mess. And what people do is turn around and they go back and they talk about that and they come back to you and they talk about that. And then guess what? The person in the middle usually don't get into it. But you and whoever you're talking about will be. So speak your truth. It's 3 card readings today, you guys. I told you I woke up and not off of 4 hours of sleep, and if that's what I got. I'm ready. I got it this morning. I ain't even tripping. I got y'all. Oh, hold on. They told me I gotta shuffle these cards or something and do something. They told me to do something with these cards this morning. Hold on before and Wanda, you are first. Hey, Bird, how are you, beautiful? Michelle, I got you already. All right. You out the Miss Wanda. Bird, you want to read this morning, sweetheart? Okay. All right, that's the cutoff, you guys, because I'm finna start. And I'm not gonna add nobody on in this. I'm learning to be to listen to my guides and not overexert myself sometimes, because everybody that come on here on Friday mornings, I be wanting to give them a reading, but they start popping on here. I got you, Miss Wanda. I see it. They start popping on here right around the time. Okay. Okay. So they start popping on here right around the time that, I'm getting ready to get off and stuff. And so I hope nobody is offended, but yep. I am at the hour mark, yeah, I'll be about frazzled out. I think I could talk for about an hour. That's it. So, Miss Wanda, here you go. Your first card says rapid fire planning. So this is, remember, kind of a past card or things that's been happening. You've been having to get yourself together. You have been having to plan fast. You have had to make improvisions and had to make plans fast. Things have taken place where you've had to think about stuff and do it really quickly because you didn't have time in between there to say, hey, let me think about this. It was, hey, I got to do something about it. It says rapid fire planning, which means that, hey, rapid fire, quick planning. In order to do this, because this is what you're trying to do, because this is the second card, building a foundation. So you're trying to get stable. See how she's stepping up? You're trying to get stable. But you ready, Miss Wanda? It says, hey, I know, I'm sorry. It says lost in the past. So out of the whole thing, out of the whole reading, Miss Wanda, and my face looked like that because we all do this, live in the past. And we try, I'm not saying that it's something that you do on purpose, but we seem to go back there. Even when we have situations and problems, we seem to base those situations and those problems off of things that then happened to us in the past. Guess what? And then we dictate the outcome because of things that they happened to you in the past. They say, hey, just because it turned out that way before, don't mean that it'll turn out that way again. I understand, because sometimes that's me. But I know that what happened last year ain't going to be the same thing that happened this year. And so whatever it is that you think about, and as soon as it pop in your head and you be like, oh, this going to be like before. maybe it's not gonna be like before, because maybe Miss Wanda gonna do something different where it ain't gonna be like before. So you can always change your circumstances. That's what they want you to know. Don't live in the past. Don't live off of the stuff that the way it used to be, because it's not that way anymore. Things have changed. You have changed. And even the way that you respond to things have changed. So your address ain't back there. Your address is where you are right now. So, and you got a pretty good reading. It just said that, hey, you've been having to do some rapid fire thinking. You've been having to do some planning because you're building a foundation, trying to get yourself in order, but stop living in the past. You don't belong back there. So from this day forward, you know what? You know what just popped in my head? One of my friends said somebody was talking to her about how she used to be wild and crazy 4-5 years ago, blah blah blah, this and this. And guess what she told them? That was then. This is now. This is the new improvement. I ain't heard from back 4-5 years ago. So don't treat me like that. So that's all. You're not the same person that you were back there, back when you was thinking that the stuff wasn't working. Because it will. You're just not the same person. They said, you good? I know. I'm sorry. You know what? And it's funny that you said that, Miss Wanda, because I told you when I was in mortuary school, when I was getting tested for embalming class, the guy said, you make a really good embalmer. He said, but not so much a good funeral director. He said, because I wear my emotions on my face. I agree. I agree. I do. I agree. So, Michelle, it's your turn to bird, sweetheart. Nikki, you are after Michelle, and Cookie, you are after Nikki. And then it's Alex and Bird. I ain't even got a whole list this morning. Woo. Yes, yes, yes. There you go, Michelle. I see you. Okay. Okay, you guys. Look at here. So, I know. I'm sorry, Miss Wanda. I apologize. So, okay, Michelle, your first card says lifting anguish. Lifting stuff off your plate. The stuff that, so the funny thing is that, okay, I'm going to put the first and the second card together because it says stagnated routine. You see that? It says lifting anguish, stagnated routine. So what they're saying is that lately they had to push you out of the same routine. They had to shake you up a little bit. They said, hey, so that move did what? You had anguish and things going on. You had stuff that was weighing you down in Detroit. People, places, things. And then you got to move somewhere else, but your routine got changed up. And where it used to be, I go to work, I go home, I cook, clean. You know what I'm saying? It threw it off a little bit. It threw so, and they're not saying, hey, get back into that routine. They said, hey, your stagnated routine that you had, now it allows you to do this. Because now that you at peace, see that she said, now that I'm at peace, it allows you to do this. Unconventional thinking. Because guess what? Things ain't the same as they were. So you have to think outside the box. And even with the stuff that you're doing, you have to think outside the box. So this move, your relationship, the business you're trying to get off your feet, everything is new to you. So all of your thinking is unconventional. It ain't the same. It ain't the same routine. It ain't the same thing. And they said, hey, that's a good thing. Because when you change stuff up, you give yourself a new pair of eyes. You get to see things a little different. And guess what? When you get pulled out of the midst of the fight don't look that bad sometimes. And it has, and it will be. I understand. Michelle, I understand. Because being in a whole nother state is one, especially if you ain't never lived in another state. And I don't never want to scare anybody from moving from place to place. Because I'll tell you in a minute, if you can make it in the D, baby, you can make it anywhere. If you can make it living in Detroit, you can make it anywhere. And so don't be scared to step out there no matter what your age is or whatever the case may be. And y'all, it be challenging because you get to other places and everybody don't live like we lived in the D. They don't live like that. It's funny. My brother say, y'all just leave the damn front door unlocked. Who coming in here? For real, who coming in here? Damn near everybody on the damn block got a ring doorbell. And who walking in here? The dog barking like crazy. You know, and so and then I ain't got my tribe. I gotta call my friends or whatever because they ain't here. Where I could usually just jump up and go gig at somebody's house and chill out and have a drink or something and go on home. I ain't got that no more. They understand, Michelle. They understand the spot that you in, but they say, hey, baby, keep that mind busy. That's all. Just keep your mind busy and you are doing great. It's going to be a challenge because it's something new. It's something different. It's something you haven't tried before. But guess what? Keep working at it because you're doing great. You're doing great. You're doing great with trying to balance it out. You're doing great with having to deal with different emotions. You're doing great. And even on days when you feel like you're not, take a breath, sit outside, and look at what you've done. Just look at what you've done because you've been absolutely amazing. So, congratulations, Michelle. Congratulations, sweetheart. Nikki, it's your turn to burn, Pooh. Let me shuffle these cards up. You are welcome, Michelle. I'm proud of you. I am. Because don't nobody get on this live and then turn around and the same day I'm talking smack, come, hey, I got these dogs. I'm doing this thing. She said, 10 toes down, I'm gonna get started with my shit. And I commend you. I'm absolutely happy for you, sweetheart. All right, Nikki, I see you, babe. Nope, they said don't do that. I was finna shuffle the cards again. They said don't do that. Oh, girl, I love this. Okay. Okay. So, Cousin Nikki, they said, hey, you been holding on tight. You see that? You've been holding on tight for the situations, the things that's been going on. For whatever question you asked them, they said, hey, you've been holding on tight. You've been holding on. You see? Listen, they could not have that in the. You see it? I know you see it. My finger right there. You see that? They said you've been holding on tight to money. Those are monies, coins, to everything that you have, and even situations. You've been having to hold on tight. They said sometimes you feel like you have unfulfilled achievements. Sometimes you feel like, hey, my life could have went in a different direction. I have some things that I wanted to do, and by this age, because we tend to do shit by age. By this age, and it's funny because what just popped in my head, you hit the 50 mark, and then you said, damn, you starting to think back to the things that you said that you wanted to accomplish by the time you were 50. And some of those things, and it's not a lot, but a couple of those things you haven't been able to do. So you haven't been able to fulfill those achievements by that 50 mark. And it's funny how we process stuff in our mind. Because when the birthday come, we act like it's over with. Like we can't do it. Like, oh shit, I missed the mark. They said sometimes we miss the mark because we've had these. We've had hard misfortunes. And this is not a future card for you. This is a, hey, you've had this. And it's happened. They said, don't do that to yourself. Don't put milestones or markers, and then when you aren't capable of making those markers, you get upset with yourself. They say, hey, no. They said that means just put it on the to-do list for next year or whatever the case may be. They said it can still happen. It doesn't mean that just because it didn't happen by the time you were 50 years old that it ain't going to happen. Because it will. They said you are absolutely doing great, sweetheart, and you've had some misfortunes, some setbacks, and there has been some things that you have had to hold on to, even hold your damn tongue. But your spirit displays greatness, calmness, peacefulness, love, support, all of those things. And so they say, hey, you know, when you put those kids and you have expectations on them, they said, hey, don't do us like that. Don't put expectations on us, and just because it didn't meet the marker on the time frame in which you thought it should be done, they said, hey, we still working on it. Don't give up on us. We still working on it. So just because it didn't happen, by the time you turn 50, they said, hold on, baby. You might need to lace up them shoestrings, because things will move real fast for you. So don't worry about the misfortunes that you done had. Don't think about the past things. None of that. Everything from today and everything is new to you. So look at this world with new eyeballs this morning. Don't worry about the misfortunes you done had. Don't worry about the stuff that you didn't let go or you need to let go. The stuff that you are holding on tight to is the stuff that's important. And sometimes we hold on tight to ourselves because we try not to lose a damn grip. But again, you are doing absolutely amazing. And they said, hey, and I don't know where this came from. They said, yup, whatever you thinking, whatever your thought is, and I don't know what your thought is, they said, yup, is actually that. I don't know what it is. I'm going to let that go. Nikki. They said, whatever you thinking right at this moment when I just said that, they said, yup, that's what it is. Yep, that's what it is, babe. So I love you so much, and thank you. Thank you, Cookie. Oh, niece. Let's shake these cards up, baby. Woo! Let's shake the cards up for my niece. Because Lord above, you had a jumper, sweetheart. I love you too, sweetheart. Alex, you're after her. And then it's Bird. And Cookie, I'm sorry, you had a jumper, babe. So you get 4 cards. Because one of these was I'm going to just let it sit there. There you go, Cook. There my niece go. Okay. Yep. Cookie, I'm going to tell you, don't curse me to holy hell, okay? Because I love you so very much. I'm just telling you that, okay?
You talking to me?
I'm on the live.
Oh.
So your cards say that, look, Lately, you've had some unforeseen challenges, stuff that you didn't think was going to happen, or things didn't go quite the way that you thought that they were going to go. And they are challenges. They are not just, hey, it didn't go that way and it didn't affect you. They are challenges because they made you have to move and do some things and change your life or whatever the case may be. Those were unforeseen. You didn't see that shit happening. They said, but hey, that happened because sometimes we get a little comfortable when we don't have no traction. No traction means that, hey, I'm so comfortable. You know how you can sit down and you slide down in the chair? Instead of some of them chairs, you sit down and your butt stick to the chair and you sitting straight up. They said sometimes you have no traction. That happens a lot of times when we think we're in love or some stuff like that. You know, we don't have traction. We don't move the way we usually do. We don't have that get up and go, that drive. That's the traction. Because that drive, when you're getting ready to take off and that rubber stick to that concrete, that drive. And sometimes we don't have that because we be so in love and we be doing things and we be thinking that, hey, I know. And then when it don't happen the way we see it happening, we feel like the fucking rug then been pulled from up under our ass, and that's when we get them unforeseen challenges. Because guess what? You didn't see the shit happening the way it did, and you said, "Oh, wait a minute." Now you left scrambling, bouncing back, trying to get yourself together, and that's all because sometimes we have this wasteful attachments, which mean that some people, some places, some things shouldn't have your attention. Some people, some places, some things should not have your attention. So the funny thing is that now I'm gonna give you your jumper card, baby, because neither one of these were the jumper card. Your jumper card right here says needed self-reflection. Cookie. Needed self-reflection. They said, you don't need to look at nobody else. They said, hey, get in the closet because you need to look at yourself. You need self-reflection. And the funny thing is that Cookie, and the reason that I say don't get mad because you are my niece, sweetheart, and I know I people used to tell me, hey Teresa, stop cuss, shut the fuck up. That's me. So I'm telling you not to get upset with me because I see me in you. But they say we got so much more for you if you can do some self-reflecting. And I'm not telling you to stop cussing because it's not about cussing, Cookie. It's about reflecting on yourself and seeing what make you feel better. Don't worry about incorporating somebody else into the plan. Worry about what makes you feel better, what makes your heart sing, what makes you dance. Because I was you. And I had so much anger built up inside of me because things didn't go quite right. Them baby daddies, all of that stuff. And I was a single mom out here trying to make my way. And things weren't falling in a line the way that they supposed to. And I thought I was losing my shit. And I'm like, I can't lose my kids. I can't lose my place. Because I ain't got nobody holding me up like that. They said, in order for you not to feel like that, do some self-reflection, sweetheart. And check that attitude. Because you can't have a fucking attitude with everybody. And I'm telling you this because I love you. And because I've had that fucking attitude. And when I realize that I need some people, and I can't say fuck everybody, but I can say fuck you behind your back, you just don't know it. Then I was able to get some places. I was able to do some things. I was able to see something different. And because you grew up in the circumstances in which you did, sometimes we live like that because of the way we grew up. That doesn't mean, and it doesn't depict the person that you are. So they say, hey, they want you to sit with yourself because the next couple of months are probably going to be stressful, sweetheart. You got a new boo stank coming, and things probably ain't going to roll. The money, they say, hey, sit with yourself and reflect on what's important to you, sweetheart. That's all. So that you don't throw your hands up and give up and say, fuck everything. You are amazing. You are brilliant. You are bright, intelligent, kind, caring. But you are also my niece. So you are a fighter, a goddess. And if you're not careful, sometimes dark can overtake that light. So I love you so very much and thank you so very much. Just reflect on yourself, sweetheart, because you're doing great. It's just life happens. I know it does. All right, Alex. It's your turn to burn. Have a wonderful day. If you had to work today, Cookie, I love you, sweetheart. I know. She like, my damn Monty. I know. I looked at the cards. I'm like, oh, God. I'm going to present this shit. I see you, Alex. I'm on it. Holy God. Thank you. Oh, okay. Okay. I like this, Alex. They said that you've had some difficult decisions to make lately. And I think the difficult decisions have basically a lot of it been people. It's been a lot of relationship decisions because you make decisions every day, all day long. But lately, you've been having to make some difficult decisions and leave some people behind that, guess what? They were there for a reason and a season. And some people, and not to say that you don't still have people to drop or relationships to end, but you have definitely had to make some difficult decisions. Like, hey, I you know what? I love them so much, but I can't have them in my life, not right now. And it's okay. It's okay that you have those type of feelings. That it's okay that you separate yourself from people at the time and what you need to. Do whatever it is that you need to do to make you a better you. This one says procrastinating action. And this is funny because remember I was talking about what she put up last week. Okay. I was talking about last week about procrastinating and listen. Alex, she put up a post saying that, hey, my stuff been telling me, to stop procrastinate, and they did. And that's why they said, so this card came up because they said, hey, we showed you what can happen if you stop procrastinating. We showed you what could happen if you stop procrastinating. And still we start to move sometimes out of fear. And so they said, hey, don't worry about that. Alex, you are doing, oh, you guys, I want to show you this. So Michelle just told me, and I'm sorry, Alex, because this is your sister. She did this. Oh, turn. I hate this phone. You see our candles, you guys? Come on now. There. Come on, phone. Act like Yep. So y'all know what be happening when I do anything with my phone because I don't know how to act. So every time I turn the damn phone, I got to show y'all like this because every time she took it sideways. So these are candles that Michelle then done. They are absolutely, the colors are pretty. My phone went dark, but they look. Oh, here you go. They absolutely look amazing. And she is absolutely. Alex is definitely on the right road. So the last card said set priorities, and that's the only thing that is the only thing they said. Sometimes, so Alex, here we go with the hippie shit again. So Alex, like a hippie, kind of fly off the seat of her pants. I don't never see her making a whole lot of plans. You know what I'm saying? They said, hey, we need you to set priorities 1, 2, and 3. That's it. They ain't say more than that. They said, set your priorities. What's the most fucking important thing to you? What's the second most important thing to you? And the third most important thing to you? And work on that shit. Write it down, Alex. They said, put first, second, and third and work on that shit. They said, when you write it down and you can see it and you make it plain, they said, you able to keep going back to it. Hey, damn, I got to do this. Hey, or if it's sitting on a chalkboard or somewhere in your face, you got to see it all the time. And it'd be like, oh shit, let me work on that. Oh shit, let me work on that. I'm taking that shit because that's what I need to do. I need to have something in my face constantly that reminds me that, hey, I need to do this. Hey, I need to do that. You know what I'm saying? So they said, set your priority, three things that are the most important things to you right now. 3. And they said, work on those. Nothing else matters. Set them 3 priorities and nothing else matters. And then we're going to revisit this shit because guess what? They said, I want to see what they're going to do for you. Because they said if you could focus on the 3 things that you put down, because nobody else, these are your priorities. The 3 things that you put down, they said, baby, we're going to show out. If you can just focus on them 3 things. So whatever it is, Alex, they said, write it down, put it in your face, put it on a fucking mirror, wherever you got to do. They said, do that. Because they're going to show out with it. And they usually do. So I'm here for the ride. I'm ready to see. Because, you know, they give us little breaks. So Alex did this little shuffle and hustle with the job thing. And she done moved on and she doing something. And they said, hey, it's time for us to show out again. I'm ready to see that, Alex, because you got it in you. They said, but they need you to write it down and be looking at that shit every day. Every day. That's your motivation. Those 3 priorities are your damn motivation. So get it. Okay? I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of my real estate agent because she gonna get this shit. Matter of fact, somebody come calling down here asking me that I have a house to rent. I got 1 house in Detroit. And then it be the people with no job, no this and this. I don't know nowhere to rent. You ain't got no job. They're gonna have to put you out next month. Shit. All right. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Alex, listen, you have been doing absolutely amazing. And I have no qualms with what you got going on, babe. They said, hey, prioritize that shit. That's all. Bird, it's your turn to burn. I am. I'm proud of her. Because sometimes it get a little thick. And she wear it well. That's all I can say. Oh, Bird. My cars want to start flipping around on me. What's going on? I don't know. There you go. I was going to say, I don't know if she's still here. Okay. Okay. So, Bird, here you go, babe. It says empty promises. And lately, and it's funny because you've gotten this before and it doesn't, somebody has been giving you empty promises, because I really can't see you giving out empty promises. People tell you that they're going to do stuff that they don't follow through with, or they're going to help you out with something that they end up turning on and they don't end up doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing. They give you a whole bunch of empty promises, and that's been happening lately as you've been trying to progress forward. They say that's happening because something needs to change. Something needs to change. Okay, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to go to the next card because it says that you are overbearingly goal-oriented. Overbearingly goal-oriented. So they saying that you're focusing on one thing more than the others. So maybe that's the job or whatever the case may be. They say you're overbearingly goal-oriented, which means that I'm focused on this one thing more than I'm focused on everything else, but something needs to change. I don't know if it's a job change that needs to happen, but because of the way that your life is set up, things seem to be a little chaotic because you're not able to move around the way you want to move around because you have boo-boo stanks. You got people that ain't reliable all the time that don't want to do what you need them to do in order for you to be successful. And so some of the time we always think about, hey, our family members going to help us out. And let me tell you something. My son the other day told me, he said, I expect my siblings to be this way and my family to be this way and this and this. And sometimes if we get out our own head and stop expecting our family members to do or be a particular way and just move around as if we were on this earth by ourselves, we stop disappointing ourselves. That's funny because we would definitely stop disappointing ourselves. They said, so the people that give you empty promises, and because your heart is so big and so pure and so that you just let it slide. It'd be okay that they give you empty promises and you still be cool with it. They say, hey, I get boundaries over bullshit. There you go. It just boundaries. You have to create boundaries with people. And I didn't know this to be true, but you have to create boundaries even with your family members. There has to be some boundaries. Because if it's not, you'll find yourself getting these kind of empty promises where people keep telling you what they will do and how they help you out and they don't follow through with those things. Let me tell you something. Most of the time you do what you say you're going to do. And so people should govern themselves accordingly with you as well. And so when they don't do that, that's not fair. And you don't look at it like that, but it's not. And so what it does is it takes away from you, from what you're trying to do, from your priorities and all of those things. I swear. Because a lot of people do it. They'll tell you, hey, girl, yeah, I can go here. I'm going to do that. I'll pick the kids up. Blah, blah, blah. And you be banking on that shit. Because most of the time you do what you say you're going to do and people don't do the same for you. That's not fair. Relationships, friendships, sponsorships, any ship is give and take. So if you're not getting off of me what I get off of you, or if I can't give back to you, and I know everything ain't monetary, but hey, don't give me promises that you can't keep. There go another granny quote. Don't give me promises that you can't keep. You have been doing wonderful. Yup. Every now and then you slip back. Every now and then you do something you ain't supposed to do, but it ain't been detrimental to your health. They said the overbearingly goal-oriented is because you're trying to hold on to people. And sometimes they don't want to be held on to either. Do that make sense? So, you are doing great. And I don't want anybody to misuse and overuse and misabuse anything about you. So don't allow them to give you empty promises because you're great and you do great and you do great for people. And matter of fact, while I'm sitting here, you send me $10. I don't know what you send me $10 for. You send $10 and don't say nothing. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. So you send $10, Bird, and you don't tell me what the $10 is for. I don't even know what it's for. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with it, baby girl. So what you want me to do with the $10? But thank you so much, and I love you. And whatever it is that I'm supposed to be doing with, she said, Maddie Chip. You know what? Now, so let me tell you how on point you is, baby girl. Before I get my three card reading, because I'm gonna do my threes too. Let me tell you how on point you is. Mama, that same day, I had $10 in my pocket, Bird. That's all I had. Mama made me go up to the school, went up to the school. And Mama told the lady, hey, she need to put some money on her thing. And $10. They put $10 on the little computer thing at the school so Maddie could get her motherfucking chips. So bingo, there it is. Thank you for the chips, baby girl, because that's exactly what happened. $10. Look at you. And there it is. It's confirmation that, baby, you on fleek. You see that? Do you see that? If you don't take that for nothing else, you are on fleek because the money was right. It was $10. I gave him $10. I swear. And Mama was here, $10. Oh, look at them. Oh. Okay, I'm accepting my cards before I even go there, because I told you I'll be with my shit too. I just told y'all they was fucking with my kid again. So I get peaceful diplomacy. They said, hey, Teresa, don't you go blowing your top. Don't go showing off. Hey, be peaceful. I told you when they got the hollering and screaming yesterday, I simply just told them, get the hell off my phone. Click and hung the phone up. That's my peaceful diplomacy for you, because I wasn't trying to go in. I ain't trying to be mad. I ain't trying to be upset. This heart can't take too many of them pumps and you going crazy. I used to get hyped. I get hyped now. I be like, shit, you gonna have a heart attack. I feel like damn fair time for, Elizabeth, I'm coming to join you. Get my shit together. They said, You got a mouthpiece on you that, guess what? You can have peaceful diplomacy. And I'm taking that because I chose to do that yesterday. I'm not gonna get upset. It's funny that I would get this card though, you guys. The healing loss card. And the reason that I say that this is funny is because yesterday kicked off a series of fucking events that, guess what? I am still trying to heal from. I told you guys on here yesterday was 2 years that my granny been gone. But for all of you guys that's been on this live for over 2 years, y'all know that that's the beginning of my motherfucking roller coaster too. Because it go from grandma to brother-in-law to daughter. And I am still trying to be okay. I am still healing the loss. And so they recognize, and I appreciate them for recognizing that I'm still healing from the loss. But I'm also doing this, thinking strategically, because I got shit planned. I got stuff to do. I write shit down. I need to think strategically. Because guess what? You remember, my money don't come conventionally. So I can't sit down here at the table and say, hey, come Friday, I get $600. And then next Friday, so I get $1,800 a month or $2,400 a month. And I'm able to pay this bill and this bill. My money don't come like that. So I have to think strategically when I do get money to know that, hey, you got to put it in its proper place. You got to be able to pay these bills and do this particular thing. I have to be thinking strategically so that I don't fall. I'm on a balancing thing right now, and that's cool. I'm cool with that. I thank them for acknowledging that this morning. for letting me know that, hey, I need to do peaceful diplomacy so that I don't lose my top, for letting me know that it's okay to be in the healing process still, even 2 years later. It's okay. And it's okay to be thinking strategically because your money don't flow like that. It's okay. I know, right? Because I've been on that thing right there. And that's why Razia here. We going to a little comedy show, but she here. We're gonna talk about the little vacay compound too. Cause I didn't do this move for nothing. I'm on it. I'm gonna still stay on it. I'm gonna still work on it. Cause you know what? In my head, I don't want to be a liar. So this is funny. It don't got nothing to do with everybody else. I just don't want to be a liar. I know that I done put in the atmosphere that I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z. I want that. And I want it for me. And whatever that looks like. So I gotta get on my game. And I got to get on out here. And so I told you guys at the beginning of the year, I said, I don't know what it looked like. I ain't got a goddamn dollar. I said, but I'm moving in March. I told y'all that. I said, I don't got a damn dollar, but I'm moving in March. And I moved in March. Okay? And so I'm going to work on that vacay compound because I'm moving to Arizona. That's happening. I'm going to do that. So all is well. It's freaking Friday. We done got a self-love card on our self-care Friday. I want you guys to go out and be the best version of yourself because y'all fucking rock. Yep, we come up against some obstacles and some things that happen throughout our day, but guess what? We persevere past that shit and we go be the goddesses that we are. So remember, nobody is more important than you. You make the world go round. Show yourself some love over the weekend because you are absolutely amazing. You are beautiful inside and out. And I love you guys so very much. And I will see you guys right here Monday for the card of the day. I love you guys. See you Monday. Bye-bye.